Hello everyone, it's me, Triple Trouble, here with my first episode of my podcast. Today I'm going to be talking about, basically, the U2s and Skylanders 7 and all at, basically, I'm going to be explaining everything. So, a couple days ago, I think 2, 3, maybe 4, I don't remember, a couple days ago, U2s announced on their Twitter or something, or Instagram, I don't remember. They posted this list of a bunch of collaborations they were doing soon. It seemed pretty normal, but then on the list they had Skylanders, and of course everyone started freaking out, Skylanders U2s, Skylanders U2s. And then some people were thinking that it was a mistake and they're doing a collab with Spyro, and just that they mixed up Spyro with, Skylanders Spyro. And so some people were believing it, some people weren't. And then inevitably, some people messaged U2s and asked them about it, and were is Skylanders U2s actually coming? And they're yeah, it is. Which, I don't really understand how that disproves that, that isn't a mistake, because they very well could have just, still thought it was Spyro, and being confusing Spyro with Skylanders. But, I don't know. I'm not sure if I believe it yet. I'm still a bit skeptical, mostly because we haven't gotten anything this big in years. But yeah, I'm cautiously optimistic. I'm excited to see what comes of this, but I'm also very, very keeping my hopes at a certain level. I'm keeping my hopes. I'm not getting my hopes up, because I don't want to be disappointed if it turns out to be fake, or turns out to be a mistake or anything. But also, I do think that there's a lot of hope to be had. I think there's reason to be optimistic. I'm just very skeptical about this. I think the biggest reason to be to think is that they might have been doing a collab with. They might be doing the collab with. That Toys for Bob might be doing the collab with U2s to see if the fans are still interested in buying figures and stuff. Because U2s is notorious for making figures and plushies and all of that, all that stuff. I think a lot of people think that Toys for Bob might be using this as a way to test the waters and see if people will want, see if people are willing to buy Skylanders again, because of people stopped wanting to buy Skylanders back at the end of Skylanders because they stopped liking the games and there were too many figures and stuff. Basically, some people think that they're using this as a way to test the community and test if we actually want this, and see if we actually see if this is a good idea for them to do, because Skylanders and Toys to Life in general would be a huge investment for Activision, because if I'm guessing, if any company was to make Skylanders, it would probably be Activision, because Activision, so far as I know, are the holders of the rights to Skylanders. So unless they're gonna make something like Skylanders, if Toys for Bob plans to make something like Skylanders that isn't Skylanders, it would have to be made by Activision, or Toys for Bob would have to buy the rights and the copyrights and all of that stuff, which I could see them doing, because I can't imagine Skylanders copyright would be that pricey, mostly because there hasn't been games in a long time, and they don't really value it as much as their other stuff. And, you know, Activision, they love money, so they would always take getting some money from a copyright in a game that they don't really use anymore. Because, they're mostly just focused on Call of Duty, to be honest. That's all that Activision really does nowadays. They don't really make other stuff. That's why I'm assuming that Toys for Bob left Activision to pursue other games like Crash and Spyro and all their other stuff, because they were being forced to do Call of Duty by Activision. But I don't know. I don't know if I really hope. I don't know if it's like the right thing to get excited and think that there's gonna be Skylanders 7, because I've been in this community for like since like 2018. I've been around since like the first Skylanders 7 leak. I remember it. I remember like tons of leaks coming out every year. It feels like every year there's like a new Skylanders 7 leak. Like, I remember one of them, like, was some dude was like filling out a application to work at Toys for Bob, and then like it asked him if he was interested in working on Skylanders or something, on Skylanders 7, and he like posted it online, and it got a lot of traction and stuff, and got everyone's hopes up, and then, you know, it ended up being fake. So, I don't know. I've had my heart, I've been bamboozled enough to be too cautious. I'm being cautious, because as much as I'd like to put, like, my full trust and get all excited for it, I don't want to. Because I get the feeling that even if the U2's thing comes true, that doesn't mean that we're guaranteed to get more content, because even Toys for Bob didn't do anything for the 10-year anniversary. And I checked. I was checking all day, like once an hour, maybe once every 2 hours, just to check if they were gonna do like the live stream that they did for SSA and Giants. Which, you know, it made me sad when they didn't, because I remember tuning in for both of those, and it was a great time. It was a great time watching those, and I was really sad when it didn't happen. But I kinda had a feeling it wouldn't, because they didn't do one for Swap Force. But then again, I kinda had my hopes up still, because it could have been explained that they didn't do one for Swap Force because, you know, Vicarious Visions made it, and they didn't. But still, you would have thought they would have still done something, like, for it, or at least, like, said something, you know, because it's still, like, it's still their game series. But, no, nothing. Nada. Not a single word. Except I think on Twitch, like, the old owner of Toys for Bob or something, I think he, like, did some stream. But I don't know. I don't remember. I think I heard someone say that. But yeah. That's pretty much it, because what else is there to talk about? What Skylanders I hope get U2s? I guess I'll talk about that. I really want, of course, Double Trouble to get one, you know, because he's my boy. And I'd love to, like, take out a chip out of a Double Trouble and, like, put it in it, so I can, like, have a working U2s, like, U2 Skylander. I think that's something I'll do to a Skylander U2s. I'll, like, take the chip out of a Skylander I have and put it in the U2s that corresponds to the Skylander. Obviously, if it's not, like, too expensive. Because, like, if they make a Robo U2s, I'm obviously not going to buy a Robo and, like, put the Robo chip in him. That would be insanity. The Insanity SMP. But yeah, I hope Double Trouble gets one. Maybe Wrecking Ball. Wrecking Ball would be cool as like a plush. Cause like, he's so cute and like round. He looks like he would make a good plush. They'll probably do like Stealth Elf or Ruptor. Probably like Gilgrunt. They'll probably do like, I don't think they'll do Spyro, cause there's already what am I talking about? There's already Spyro U2s. Yeah, they already made Skylanders. What? I keep on getting Spyro and Skylanders mixed up, which is another obvious reason why they might have gotten Spyro and Skylanders mixed up themselves. But I think they'll probably do Pop Fizz as one of them. Probably like a figurine of Pop Fizz in like his beast mode or something. Or just in regular mode. He'll probably be like a figure. And like, I don't know, they might do other ones. I can't see them doing any of like the obscure Skylanders. And they'll probably do ones from Trap Team, because of the anniversary. So they'd probably do like Snapshot, Food Fight, probably like Rocky Roll maybe, or Fist Bump. Or like, I'm just gonna assume that they're gonna do like at least one from each element. So I'm assuming that they would do one for like Trap Team. They'd be doing them for Trap Team. So I do guess they would probably do Rocky Roll for Earth, because he has a simpler design, and his design isn't as like spiky as Fist Bump's. And they're obviously not gonna do Wallop or Head Rush, because no one really likes either of them. But they might do Wallop, because Wallop is pretty iconic. And then for Magic, they'll probably just do Enigma or Blastermind. If not, Cobra Kadabra, because Cobra Kadabra, he's got a pretty cool design. But I could see them doing Enigma, like a figure of Enigma. That'd go hard. For Water, they would obviously do Snapshot for Water. And then for Fire, they would probably do they'd probably do Kaboom. That seems like something they would do, just to be funny. For Tech, they'll probably end up doing, they'll probably do Chopper for Tech. It would have been, I think it would be cool if they did Treadhead. Forgot his name for a second. I think it would be cool if they did Treadhead for Tech. But then again, I don't really see them doing that, because no one ever talks about Treadhead. He's kind of like one of those obscure Skylanders that no one ever talks about. It doesn't have any fans. Life, they'd obviously go with Food Fight. Undead, probably Crypt King for Undead. That, or any one of the Trap Masters for Shortcut. They'd probably go for like Crypt King or Shortcut for yeah, they'd probably go for like one of the Trap Masters for Undead. And then for they'd probably just do the two Trap Masters for Light and Dark. Mostly because the designs for the two Dragon Skylanders and Light and Dark are pretty like intricate, and I don't know. I don't think it would like fit their like art style. I guess their designs. The two dragons. I don't see them doing any Dragon Skylanders really, because I don't think that would really like fit. And then for Air, they'd probably do Gusto. I don't think this is much of a competition, mostly because Gusto is like funny looking. He's cool, and everyone likes him. But yeah. Well, that's all for this episode of the Skycast. That's what I'm gonna call it, the Skycast. And I'll see you in the next episode. Goodbye.